Hi, I'm Dan Shirley. Sorry about that. I was reminiscing about my childhood. This Boggy Creek holds significance to it. Being a group of kids, we grew up together. We used to come floating down here on homemade rafts down this Boggy Creek. And every time we would get near the creek, the elders used to tell us, "Now you kids watch out for that big hairy boogeyman." Well, we knew what the boogeyman was, but we didn't know quite well what they meant by the other. Now, I remember one particular day in 1963, two kids went deep into the Boggy Creek. When they came out, something had scared the hell out of them. All they kept saying was, "We saw it. We saw it. We saw it." They were asked, "What did you see?" They replied, "We saw the boogeyman." Well, I didn't know exactly what they meant by that at that time period, but here it is, 47 years later. Now I know. So, that said and done, let's get down to business. Before we get started, I'd like to make a couple announcements. And one of them is, me and Garland, we'd like to thank Kathy, Roger, and Amy for donating to our research. We appreciate it very, very much, and we just want to give them a big thank you. I would also want to make an announcement. Any film companies out there would like to hook it up with us? Contact us. Drop us an email. Do the right thing. After all, everybody wants to know the truth. That said and done, we just started something new. A lot of viewers have been emailing us, asking us quite a few questions that they would like to know about Bigfoot. So what we're going to start doing is we'll go through the emails, we'll pick the questions out, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. And so, as a matter of fact, we got two of them right now, and we'll see if we can answer them. Garland, would you happen to have the first question?
The first question is from Patricia. She would like you to give a description of the Sasquatches that you have seen.
Okay. The answer to that one is this. Now, the ones that I saw, which were on 3 different occasions, this particular one we saw, one of our research areas, was approximately around 8 feet tall, about 600 pounds, and what you're going to find is they have the same built-in characteristics of a primate. Well, sorry about that, I'm back. We got chased out of the weather. So to continue this video, we're back in the comforts of my home. Where I was at was answering Patricia's question of what does Sasquatch look like. Like I said, he has the characteristics of a primate. Very muscular, very thick. All covered in hair, all for the exceptions of the face. Face has no hair on it whatsoever. Now you want to know what he looks like? Lean towards Neanderthal. You put all this together, you got Sasquatch. Well, I'm back here now, I'm still indoors. Weather's just too much to get out there. This is answer in question time. I have a question from Terry. Wants to know why I believe that Bigfoot lives in the ground. Well, first and foremost, it just makes common sense. Would you like to be out in the environment, out in the rain, the snow, the cold? So, like I said, if you're all covered in hair, it makes common sense that, especially in the heat, you're going to want to go into some kind of cave or cavern, and maybe an abandoned mine, and it will give you shelter from the heat. The air inside these, you know, as you well know, it's pretty well regulated. It stays the same. And also, it also sets a stage for if you want to, if Sasquatch wanted to ambush any prey. And on top of that, it's probably one of the main reasons it's so evasive. I mean, one moment it's there and it, boom, it's gone, disappears that quick. Well, it makes sense to me. It goes right into the ground. If you go back to pre-man went through the same exact thing until the time he got smart enough, got tired of being out in the environment, and that's when he started dwelling in caves. So it just makes common sense. So that's why I believe in the theory they live in the ground. And the other thing is too, it kind of makes sense too, where you wonder why they never find a dead carcass. Well, like any other animal, when they're sick or of age and they're dying, what do? They go find a hole, they climb in it, and they die. So it gives you something to think about. So there's your answer, Terry. Now that that's said and done, there was let me put it this way. Have you ever woke up one day and your day just wasn't going right and you feel like something's wrong, and then things just start happening and you feel like you're in the twilight zone? Well, this was one of those moments. Me and Garland a couple weeks ago, we were out in the middle of our research, and one area in the Sierras which we've been researching for the last couple years, and we came across one of the biggest finds we've came across. And I wished I could have videotaped it, but we didn't have that chance, because next thing I know, we had Sheriff's Department on us, Fish and Game, and the next thing I know, we were accused of poaching bear and setting snares and traps. Well, this never happened. It wasn't even true. It was all false stated. At any rate, it was, they searched my vehicle twice, found nothing. They looked and searched for snares and traps, found nothing. I even gave them my business card and explained to them that I'm a Bigfoot researcher. Well, consequently, any of the above didn't even matter, because we were dealing with this totally pathetic, inept agent from California Fish and Game. And it's beyond me how you could accuse anybody of committing any crimes without any proof or any evidence. So, I got something I like to say to the California Fish and Game. You need to pay attention to this. Oh, and this is also a heads up for other researchers. Look at here. If you're going to send your agents out in the field, you need to do two things. One, you need to send them to school to learn social skills. Two, you need to have them study the Constitution, because they can't go around violating people's rights. And we have a process in this land, which is a land of laws. It's called due process of the law, which we didn't get any of the above. So, take note, Fish and Game, because this should have never happened. And you got to get these agents to quit being so damn arrogant on top of that. So anyway, that was little tidbit I want to give some other researchers, so kind of watch your back with these guys. They exercise their authority way above the law. Other than that, we're still working on our research on a couple of my theories. We've been, like I said, we've been kind of chased away from the weather. Of course, up here in California right now, you know, we're getting hammered with snow and a lot of rains. So, but we'll be out in the field as soon as we get a clearing, and we'll get another video to you, and we'll try to get some evidence and whatsoever. And on top of that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative for you. And like I says, drop us the emails if you got any questions, and I will do my damnedest to answer them for you, because there's really not much that I cannot answer about that has to do with Sasquatch. So under that note, I want to wish you a big goodbye, and keep squatching.